Alright, so I got this a while ago. Haven't really tried it, don't know much about it. So, I know it's a remake of an older game that apparently is pretty highly reviewed, so let's give it a shot.
In 1985 came the discovery of the superstrings theory, which stated that an elementary particle that is 10 to the negative 35 meters in diameter was the basic element of all matter. This prompted the idea that an infinite number of worlds exist parallel to our own, all separated by extra dimensions at the subatomic scale. On today, will be a year long remembered in the scientific world as Professor William Kaufman's published work on ubiquitous strings is released. Simply put, Kaufman predicts that travel to a parallel world may be possible using a method he's called string tunneling. But many in the scientific field, while agreeing with his findings, say that the power output that is needed is far beyond the capabilities of science.
Anthony Zhu's trial ended today with a narrow not guilty verdict. The families of the 11 MIT lab workers who were killed in the July 1999 explosion contend that Zhu was at fault, and that his attempt to create the first matter-antimatter reaction was the cause.
It's one of those games that GOG constantly pushes things at me, saying they're on sale, and like an idiot, I always buy things and never touch them. I'm trying to knock out my backlog recently.
You're in my light, pal.
Commander Slade?
Not bad. I guess my weight, too.
I'm Major Vernon, sir. We've got a diamond priority situation at one of our outposts, and I'm to bring you to the site.
I got time to finish my drink? Guess not.
Sorry, sir, but we're almost to the site, and I'm supposed to debrief you before we land.
Get on with it, then.
In your mission briefing, you'll see that yesterday at 16:30 GST, a top-secret military experiment was launched.
You got any coffee?
No, sir. Now, if you'll just follow along.
Damn. Okay, I'm all ears, Major. Go on.
Well, as you may know, scientists have talked about traveling to parallel worlds for the last couple of years, and yesterday, we did it.
Did what?
We sent a probe through the boundary separating us from the other dimensions.
Really? Where'd you wind up? Belgium?
For 71 minutes, we were receiving data back from the probe before an entity from that world damaged it, sending an energy backlash through to our world that's caused an atomic chain reaction we were unable to contain.
Looks like your precious lab blew up.
Not exactly. Pilot, give me a 30-degree roll to port. It caved in.
Let me get this straight. The probe you shot in the Twilight Zone screwed up and is sucking us in?
Yes. And the vortex is growing exponentially, Commander. We estimate 25 days before the Earth is no more than a cosmic memory.
Pretty big stakes.
So why am I here?
You're here to escort a group of 3 scientists into the same parallel world to repair and retrieve that probe.
I'm trained in combat and survival. I don't run an escort service.
Urgent. Soft gear maintenance op needed at Hall G13. Red Sector com briefing is a go at 1300 hours.
Look, all I'm saying, Anthony, is we weren't ready. I was as eager as you to test our theories, but that didn't give us license to...
Us? I'm not taking the fall for your flawed theories, Kaufman. My energy source didn't lose that probe, and when we find it, I'll...
Attention. Report all
Gentlemen,
packages.
This is Commander Cutter Slade. He's here to make sure you have no problems on your little trip.
No more than you've got, anyway.
This is Professor William Kaufman, head of the Cristobal Project.
Lab techs,
Yeah, it's a
vaccination
pleasure,
is imminent.
Commander. I'm sorry
You
it
and me
has to-
both, Professor.
And Professor Anthony Xu, Professor Kaufman's...
Guiding light. Without me, he'd still be at the blueprint stage.
Where I fear we should have stayed.
We can save the speculation until after we've plugged that hole, gentlemen. Professor Kaufman, you're due at the pad first.
Oh, I'll be along momentarily, Major.
Urgent. Task 5 commanders. P1 reload.
So, what's the plan, Professor?
Quite simple, really. When we get to the other world, we locate the damaged probe and repair the systems using these backup cards. Of course, the damage could be anything from the power output to the...
It's not the power output, it's the string tunneling device.
We'll find that out soon enough, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to the pad. Why did they choose you, Commander?
Guess I drew the short straw.
Nice to know we have something in common. See you on the other side, gentlemen.
One step away from proving my energy source can work, and now this. I can't believe my luck.
Don't
That
worry,
voice
Professor.
acting.
Stick close to me and we'll get through this.
Listen, G.I. Joe. I'm only gonna tell you this once. I don't take orders from anyone.
Is that so?
I have a strong feeling you're going to be trouble.
The feeling's mutual, Professor.
Man, he's either super the bad guy or super not, and they're just like really playing it up.
Suit's a bit on the tight side.
Sorry. We've already sent a shipment of new technology weaponry to the other world. The instructions were in your brief.
Thanks. By the way, you said 3 scientists. So far, I've only seen double.
Wolf?
Oh, God.
What's she doing here?
You two know each other?
Not really. I know we're lawyers pretty well, though.
Look, about that,
Is there a problem?
I don't really know. Is there, Wolf? I wouldn't want the senator upset again.
My mother has nothing to do with this. I'm here on my own credentials.
Ms. Wolf is our exobiologist, Commander. If your mission runs longer than expected, she'll be helping you figure out which bugs to eat and what plants to
Commander
avoid.
Slade, T-minus 10 minutes to launch.
She'll also be attempting
Please report to
communication with the
launch
sentient beings we saw on the probe feed.
Communication? Her? How ironic.
You don't understand, Commander. What happened wasn't...
This happy reunion will have to wait, you two. Commander, we need you on the pad now. Ms. Wolf? What was all that about?
Guess you guys didn't have time for background checks. Level with me, Vernon. Is this thing really gonna get us there alive?
Would you rather stay here?
You've got a point there. Just try not to break anything else before I get back, will you?
We'll try, Commander. Good luck.
Again, this is super giving me very heavy The Dig. He even looks like Boston Low. That's a very dramatic start.
Ulukai? Ulukai! Son Nikar! Son Guarta!
You guys want to keep it down? My head is splitting.
Ulukai, are you unhurt?
I think so, Doc, except my hearing's a bit out of whack.
I do not understand, Ulukai.
Ulukai? What's that, some egghead word for... Holy shit!
What is Egghead?
Who are you? Where are the others?
I am Sakrim, leader of the Dorotai Guardians. What others do you talk of?
Others, like me.
We found you alone, Ulukai. No others were there.
Brilliant. Now what?
Now? Now we will help you retrieve your 5 Mons and defeat Feyran and his soldier leader Croax. Then all of Adelpha will be free.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down there, Chief. I hate to burst your bubble, but I've already got a world to save.
Yes, Ulukai, and that is Adelpha.
Why do you keep calling me Ulukai? The name is Cutter Slade.
Must
Hundreds of
teleport me
moons
to the
ago,
past before
the Prophet
Philadelphia
Khazar spoke of a higher
existed, so we
being,
obviously
the
succeed.
Ulukai, who would arrive at this time to save Adelpha from destruction at the hands of Feyran. To do this, you will need the 5 Mons, sacred objects that have been hidden around the regions of Adelpha, awaiting your arrival.
Sounds like you have some real problems. Zokgrim, was it? But right now, I gotta find the 3 other people on my team and a busted probe. That's my first priority. If I have time afterwards, I'll see what I can do about helping you, okay?
If you search for friends and busted probe, have you a way of finding them?
Now that you mention it, no, I don't.
Then I propose a deal with you, Ulukai. I will tell the other Dolotai Guardians to go out into their regions and search for what you seek. When they discover anything, they will get word to me, then I to you.
How many men do you have?
Once, we numbered in the thousands. Now we are but 100, and getting smaller with each moon.
So if I help you get these Mons, you'll use your 100 eyes and ears to look around this world for me?
Yes.
Doesn't sound like I have much of a choice here. How will you know where I am?
We will know, Ulukai. Many Talon will not believe in you until they hear stories of your good deeds. All will watch your every move.
Fair enough. Now the probe is a big, shiny metal object, and I need to find it first.
Is this what you seek?
A backpack? Where'd you get that?
It was found where you arrived, Ulukai, as one many sacred objects of the Yods.
No, the probe is much bigger than that. You said the rest of the equipment is there?
No, Ulukai. When sacred objects were discovered, many Talon take them for themselves, to have a little part of the Yods, and to feel hope that some moon they would help. Most Talon will not want to give up their sacred objects.
This mission will be a snap, Commander. It's just a simple repair operation. What could go wrong? Well, let's count. I lost my crew, can't find the probe. My equipment is being used by the natives as rosary beads. And I have one backpack with my HK P-12 and 30 rounds of ammo. I believe that places this mission somewhere just south of Fubar.
I did not understand all what you said, Ulukai, but if you are looking for more items, I would like to give you this.
What is it?
This Gamsav is believed to save a Talon's essence when it is held and squeezed in one's hand. When you do this, a strange glow builds inside the Gamsav, and after a few moments, it lets out a bright light. This is believed to imprint your essence on the Gamsav, but you cannot move while the light is growing.
Is that a cute way of saying that saves me?
This is too much.
Or saves
Look, I think
the
I need
game?
to clear my head. Got a place I can stretch my legs a bit?
Of course, Ulukai. Our camp is open to you. You should find my son Jan. He can help you. Once he has done so, return to me, and I will open the Dalka, so you may leave.
Lexicon accessed. HKP-12 ammo located.
Can I see you for a second? What is a Daoka?
They are the travel rings that have been found throughout Adelpha for thousands and thousands of moons. No Talon knows who created them.
What is a Yod?
The Yods are the forces that watch us from above and give all Talon our essence. They are the...
Can you tell me about Shamazar?
It is the region that the Daoke in our camp leads to. This region is filled with temples, and many Talon there are forced to grow food for Feyran's soldiers.
Lexicon accessed.
What is a Dao?
They are...
What are these Mon you told me about again?
It is said that you will come to Adelpha and reunite the 5 Mons. Then the seas...
And what are they?
No Talon knows. They were found by Caesar, and then hidden from the soldiers of Feyran by all the Shamas after Caesar was converted. Find the Shamas in any region you enter to begin finding them on.
Say, Zokram, what's with that Gamsav you gave me?
That is your Gamsav.
Oh, I get it.
It is a very special piece of Adelpha, and only a few are ever found.
Great. What's it good for?
If you take it in your hand and squeeze it, light and sound from inside the Gamsav grows.
Oh, that's different.
Be warned that if you use this near soldiers...
How many times can I...
I do not think it has a limit.
What can you tell me of Croax?
I was very young when he became the leader of Feyran's soldiers. From what my father...
How did he and Feyran get together?
When Feyran first arrived in Shamazar, he met with Caesar several times. They were always seen arguing. Croax saw his chance to join forces with Feyran. And together, they...
Tell me more about the Dolotai Guardians.
All Talon of the Essence Fey used to be Dolotai Guardians. Since the Fey Essence allows us to use our essence to attack, we became the hunters and protectors of the Talon.
So what went wrong?
When Feyran arrived in Shamazar, he began to change the minds of some of the Fey Talon. He said that the Fey were stronger and should lead the other Talon. Many of the Fey did not listen to Feyran, but a few of the less honorable ones did.
Why didn't you try and stop him then?
Many of us began to battle with the followers of Feyran, but the way of the Talon must be one of peace, or the essence suffers. This is how it has been for countless thousands of moons.
And now?
Now we are but a few left. Feyran has done his best to remove our voice from Adelpha, but...
Lexicon accessed.
So how can I get out?
Have you finished?
No, not yet.
I believe you will find yourself...
So how can I...
Have...
HKP-12 ammo located.
Whoa, what the heck? Hey.
Unstable organic energy detected.
So this is when I first bought it to try it. use that menu. I'm playing with a controller, sorry, I'm a controller screw-up.
Metal detected.
Kind of crafting. Oh, shit.
Lexicon.
Let's see if this headset transmitter works. Slade to group. Slade to group. Is anyone reading me? Damn it, people! Turn on your receivers!
Medical supplies located.
Ow!
Pardon me, buddy. Are you Jan?
Yes, Ulukai.
Thanks. Your father said you could...
The what?
Forget it. I need to get some exercise. Can you help me out?
I can do that, Ulukai. There are four.
I would.
Then you can choose from our tests of jumping, swimming, targeting, or sneaking.
Notepad accessed.
Tell me about your test of swimming.
We test the ability of all Guardians to swim down into the waters around Adelpha. This is useful for us.
Can I ask you something? You want me to swim in there?
This water is very cold, but it holds items that you may find useful. Swim to the bottom.
Notepad accessed.
Say, can you tell me a bit more?
He is a great leader, and if things were different in Adelpha, he would be the leader of all the Dolotai Guardians. As it is this moon, we must hide or face the reverting flames of favor.
He gets people to join him by burning them?
Yes, Ulukai.
Strange recruitment plan. How's your father fighting back?
We never fight, although most of us would like to. I am beginning to think that my father's essence is going weak. I want to no longer listen to his teachings of Khazar and of peace. I want more than anything to revert fail.
Whoa, simmer down there, Jan. I'm sure your father...
We shall see.
Metal detected.
Cold, is it not?
Foreign material detected. Metal detected.
That was cold.
Stable organic energy detected.
So is that kind of some kind of crafting that I'll get to do later?
Yo, Shorty. What about this targeting test?
We have some pots set up to test the shooting skills of the new Guardians. Even though my father...
What's the deal here?
Here you must break these pots.
You may find items inside. Try and break them all.
Notepad accessed.
You shoot well! You shoot well!
What is this sneak?
This is our most difficult test, since my father orders...
Nothing wrong with a little sneak and peek.
If you say, Ulukai, me, I want to fight, but my father forbids it, and...
Metal detected.
Seems okay if a little old game janky at the moment, but I can deal with old game jank.
Excuse me, pal. How does this work?
Ulukai, you will now begin the most difficult of our tests. What we will do is have you stand in the area of the square.
Sounds easy.
It will not be, Ulukai. If you leave the square before I count 3, I will start over. If I...
Let's go then.
Enter your square.
Notepad accessed.
One, 2, 3. I have seen you, Ulukai. Come, speak with me.
Wanna try that?
I guess... 1, 2, 3. You did it! I could not see you!
So, did I pass?
Yes, Ulukai. I have no doubts that you could pass our tests.
Your father would...
My father does not want to see what is happening around him. He talks...
Don't worry, Jan.
May the odds be silent during your travel.
Thanks.
Oh yes, I almost forgot. You will need this.
Hey, that's an EVD. Where did you find this?
This and many sacred objects are all around Adelpha now, Ulukai.
Say, can you...
He is a...
Stable organic energy detected. HKP-12 ammo located.
Yo, Shorty.
Hello.
You have my greetings, Ulukai.
Where?
The region of Okasankar. I was there because I was the last guardian to leave Okar, the region where we found you. It was my duty.
What can you tell me?
That region is where we found you, Ulukai. Khazar spoke of your arriving in that region, and for many moons we hid among the trees, avoiding the soldiers of Croax. We had all but...
Then what happened?
You arrived near a group of...
You attacked?
Only with sleep darts and other not violent means. We never revert other Talan. After this...
What kind of mystery?
There are stories that the ruins of the region are the remainders of the ancients. I doubted this until I visited the region on the quest of recovering you. During the moons we hid out in the region, I saw what I think was a Dauka, except this one was very large. It had symbols at the top of it.
Why is that?
That Dauka was broken, if it even was a Dauka. Others with me.
Lexicon access.
Tell me about this Oka Sankar.
It is a region full of water. The city of Sayana lies around a mountain that rises high above the water there. Many say the region used to be mostly mountains countless moons ago, and that the Yods became angry and filled it with...
The ancient one?
The stories about them are many, and each is different. So many moons have passed since...
What can you tell me about?
The most popular story is that there were two races in the beginning, Talan and the Ancients. The Yods watched as
Sorry I'm
both
skipping
races
fast. This
began
is
to
like
live
a
on
lot of lore
Adelpha.
dumps, and my mind is kind of just like
When the Yods
blanking
saw
on
the
half of it.
Ancients hurting Adelpha, they reacted quickly to rid Adelpha of them. Many Talan were lost in their anger, but the few...
You don't believe this story?
I do not know, Ulukai. Some moons I do not. But then I think...
Lexicon accessed. HKP-12 ammo located.
Can I see you for a sec?
Hey there, how's it?
Great, Ulu.
I could be worse.
I can try and give you some info about the Shamaz or the region of Shamazar if you would like.
What can you tell me about the Shamaz?
They used to have greater numbers of their kind, like us Guardians. But since Feyran and Croax began to rule Adelpha, they have disappeared in great numbers.
Feyran's been killing them?
That is what most fear, Ulukai. Feyran has made it illegal for any Shamaz to teach about the other Yods or of the Prophet Khazar. Those that do, disappear. We have made efforts as well to keep alive the teachings of Khazar and the Yods, but we too lose more Guardians every moon. I fear that one moon soon there will be no more of us left.
So why does Feyran allow some of the Shamaz to live?
He will always need Shamaz. They can use their essence to heal. Croax forces them to heal his soldiers, and Feyran makes them heal the workers so they can work harder for him. There was a time that none of the Shamaz would help Feyran. But when he continued...
They're on his side now?
No, Ulukai. Never question the loyalty of a Shamaz. They will all be delighted to see you and will help you the best they can. Khazar suggested this, and the Shamaz have listened.
Is when?
Forgive me, Ulukai, but they were told by Khazar that if your essence was discovered to be evil, they were not to help you. But I am certain...
Lexicon.
What can you tell me of Shamazar?
Morality system.
Large temples are placed all around that region. They are all used to go to pay tribute to the Yods of the Essences. These moons, very few are allowed to travel to them, and the offering plates beneath the idols atop the temple stand bare.
Why can't you travel to them?
Feyran has all but destroyed all forms of worship to the other Yods. Now his Yod, the Yod Fey, is the only Yod all can worship frequently. For the other three, all must do it in secret. Only the Shamaz are allowed to travel much to these other temples, but even their time there is limited.
What else can you tell me of Shamazar?
Recent rains there have made the ground very dangerous in some parts. Be careful around the dark land areas. Also, the waters of Shamazar hold danger. I even hear stories of a large, dangerous beast in the waters behind a temple, but I do not know which one.
HKP-12 ammo located.
Yo, Shorty.
Hi there.
Ah, you walk among us at last.
Thanks.
Would you like to know about the regions of Talanzar or Motazar?
Oh boy, more lore.
What can you tell me of Motazar?
This region is one of wasted land, as well as Talanzar. Only a few thousand moons ago, large trees and many animals made Motazar a wonderful place. Now, the land dies more every moon.
What happened to it?
Feyran mines a mineral there, which he uses to make the soldiers' weapons. As more of this mineral is taken from the ground, the region dies. The Shamaz believe that the mineral is the link between the Yads and Adelpha itself. But I have no feelings about this.
What is this mineral?
You will need to ask another Talon this, Ulukai. I have just...
What else have you been...
Motazar supplies all of this mineral for Feyran. I remember something about a large tear in the ground that separates two parts of the region, and large holes.
Lexicon accessed.
Tell me about Talanzar.
Talanzar was a great region once, full of life and color. Now it is a wasteland. Many say that the Yads have done this because they know this to be the home of Feyran, and they attempt to revert him. But I am not sure.
Feyran is always there?
Most of the time, yes. He built a great palace there. Around it lies the city of Okriana, the only city in Talanzar. Almost all
Sounds like a busy...
It is. Many Talon live there, trying to do little to attract the wrath of Feyran or Croax. You should not enter this region until you feel ready to do so. Soldiers are everywhere inside Okriana. But if you ever find yourself inside Okriana...
Lexicon accessed. Unstable organic energy detected.
So how can I get out of this joint?
Have you finished yet?
Sure did. He says I passed with flying colors. Now I should get going.
As you wish, Ulokai. But before you leave, I will remind you of our deal. You find the 5 Mons, and we will attempt to find...
That'll have to do for now. But just know, the second I find that probe, I'm...
It shall be as you say, Ulokai. Now the path to your first Mon lies in Shamazar, the region beyond the Daoka in our camp. Once you arrive there, you will need to find Shamaz Zeb.
Sounds like a plan.
In other regions as well, you will need to find a Shamaz.
So the only people I should find are...
Others will try to help, Ulukai. A good talent to find is also a recreator. I think they have discovered secrets about your sacred...
The recreate...
Yes. They and all others will...
The leaders of what?
Many of the regions produce resources for the soldiers of Feyran and Croax. I have been in contact with many of them.
They like working for him?
No, Ulakai. They simply fear his anger.
Well, I'll see what I can do about that if I have...
I know you can win them over. You have the mark of the Ulakai.
So that's what it is. I thought maybe one of your guys mistook me for a New York subway car.
Be warned, Ulakai. Many soldiers have been seen now that you are known to be alive. You will want to stay away from the Temple Fey in the center of Shamazar. There are many soldiers there. Stay to the south end of Shamazar.
Thanks for the advice.
Know this. All Guardians will be watching you. You will find our help when you are fulfilling the prophecy of the Ulukai, and you will know our anger if you do not.
You just remember that I need to find the other...
Then I will activate the Daoka for...
Notepad accessed.
see what this is like outside of town. This is about as far as I've ever gotten playing this.
Stable organic energy detected.
Hello there.
Ah, you are better, I see, Ulukai.
Sure am.
Then you will want to find Shemaz Zeb and begin searching the regions for the Mons. Please know that all the soldiers of every region are on the hunt for you. I would suggest that you stay here in Shamazar until you feel you are ready to travel into the other regions. But know that you can...
Thanks for the tip.
It is my honor to help you, Ulukai. But another word of warning. Some Daokas lead directly into soldier camps.
I'll keep that in...
Then I will not keep you any longer, Ulukai. Shemaz...
You can take me there, huh?
Yes, if you would like.
Sure, I'd love the company.
I will show you what I can along the way. Please follow me, Ulukai.
That reset. God damn it. Game's kind of pretty.
Warning. Low-level energy source detected.
To the north of this spot is where the Temple Fae is. Many soldiers of Kuroax are around there. You should not enter there, Ulukai.
Sounds like good advice.
The Temple Fae is one of 4 temples in this region. The other 3 are to the northeast of the Temple Fae, but they are all smaller. We must go now.
God.
We are here, Ulukai. The village is just to the west of here. I hope Shemaz Zeb will be of some help.
Ditto, pal. Thanks for the tour.
My honor, Ulukai. Wait.
Shoot.
There are convoys of supplies leaving almost all regions of Adelpha. They go to supply Feyran soldiers. If you can, you may want to stop them when you see them.
I'll try.
May the Yods...
Seems like there's some cool concepts in this.
Pardon me, buddy. Do you know anything about Khazar?
He was a great being. His knowledge and kindness brought...
Tell me about Feyran.
His name brings only suffering.
What do you know about the Temple Fey?
It is a very large temple that is completely surrounded by water. Feyran had it built, so it was the center of Shamazar. Many...
Do you know anything about Khazar?
He was a great...
Can you give me any info on...
They patrol the fields regularly, and there are many of them around the restore houses located all over Shamazar. But the most...
Is there anything you can tell me about Crow?
His time here on Adelpha has made us all suffer.
Where can I find the lead?
Saw him moments ago to the west of here, Ulukai.
Do you know where I can find a recreator?
Last saw him west from me, but that was long.
Do you know where I can find Sham...
Has Ulukai?
C thing to go to, I go to thing. Shamazar can wait.
Unstable organic energy detected.
Come on. No! The jumping behaved for all these other ones. I'm probably never going to be able to get it to work all the way up again. Oh my god. This jumping is real finicky. Ah! Alright, guy, come on. I feel like the jumping is getting weirder the longer I do it.
Unstable organic energy detected.
Alright, one more shot, then I might wait, put this off way later. Holy heck, just keep facing the platform, please.
Unstable organic energy detected.
Did it actually save? Okay,
Warning. Low-level energy source detected. Stable organic energy detected. F-link located.
Excuse me, pal. How's it going?
At long last, the Ulukai has arrived. My father would be proud to know that I am meeting you.
He would?
Yes, Ulukai. He was a recreator like I am. My name is Claff. I am eager to be helping you.
Can you explain what a...
We are but a few Eloi Talan who can recreate simple objects after we have examined them with our essence. We have been working for Feyran for thousands of moons, though, creating weapons for his soldiers.
Against your wishes, I hope.
That is true, Ulukai. And to show this, I would like to offer to help you on behalf of all recreators. You need only show us any of your sacred objects which fuel your weapons.
How do you know about those?
All Talan have them, Ulukai. We have studied them and found that we would be able to recreate some of these.
Can you make me any weapon?
Sorry, Ulukai. The weapons we know how to make are made to be fueled by a Fey Talan's essence, like the soldier.
Lexicon accessed.
What do you need to...
You need only bring a sample of the weapon fuel you need made, and I and the other recreators will know what you need.
What other help?
You know that many regions here supply different items for Feyran.
I'm finding that out, yes.
Well, besides helping you with making weapon fuel, we recreators have an idea.
What's that?
You can affect the soldiers that block your paths to the Mons by finding a way to get each leader of the regions to agree to stop producing their supplies to the soldiers.
Yeah? Thanks.
Mar in the village here, for example. All Talon are afraid of him because one bad word from him and any Talon will disappear forever. But Mar is stupid and does not understand the harm he causes.
What can I do?
If he were to agree with stopping Risk production, all Talon would do so gladly. But you will have to convince all here and Mar that you are indeed the Ulukai that we all hoped would come.
Can you make these?
Yes, Ulukai.
So, where can I find some green helidium?
All around the regions of Adelpha, Ulukai.
Lexicon accessed.
Where can I find...
Look to the large mounds.
Okay, that's it for the day. Thank you.